Reason 1, putting a face in your YouTube thumbnail is a lot less important in 2024 than it has been in previous years. So here's why. Let's take a look at these two thumbnails. This is from one of my favorite creators, and honestly, these videos are pretty old, so I don't feel too bad showing it. These two thumbnails are from a creator that I watch kind of consistently now. They're from his older days, and so neither are as representative of his videos as his current ones are. Can you guess which one of these two that were just posted days after each other are more popular? If you guessed the first one here on the left, you're so right. And why is that? In this video, Mario is clearly a far more popular idea than this YouTuber's face. And so why this one got a lot more views is people saw this thumbnail and said, I know Mario, this is interesting. I know Mario Odyssey, let me click on that. Versus the second one, people have no idea that this is about Mario or any of the content he's made. It relies wholly on recognizing his face to drive the views and click-throughs to this video. So here's an example. Let's say you use a video that talks about Mr. Beast. Well, obviously put a picture of Mr. Beast in your thumbnail. People are going to click on that and they're going to recognize that your video is about Mr. Beast and they're going to really like the two going hand in hand. Now, all of this is very niche specific. So if your niche relies really heavily on using your face, you can put that in, but also put in the things that are the most popular from your video. Reason 2, and this relies a lot on what we were just talking about in reason 1. In 2024, thumbnails are not as important to the YouTube algorithm as they have been in the past. Now let me explain. When you're on the YouTube app or even on the homepage and you hover over a YouTube video that you're kind of interested in, it's going to start playing you that video. That means that your first 30 seconds have to be jam-packed full of useful information that's going to hook the viewer and get them to watch as much as possible. It's really important to make sure that especially the first 5 seconds of that video match up almost exactly with the thumbnail of your video. This is really popular, and where we really see this is if people click on your video, that you have a massive drop off right at the beginning in your retention. This next idea relies heavily on what a lot of other people are talking about, but I'm going to show you how to make it the simplest that you possibly can. So reason 3, your title and thumbnail don't match up, or the composition of your thumbnail is really poor. Let's illustrate this with looking at some more examples. So you see here, there's a lot of text on the thumbnail and it matches almost exactly to what the title is. So great, check, that's good. But what's bad about this is the actual composition of the thumbnail. So if you can tell, this thumbnail is actually a little blurry. That's not that great. Maybe it wasn't the best photo he could have used for this thumbnail. Along those lines, I just want you to make sure that you're not killing your videos by uploading them in the wrong YouTube format. YouTube thumbnail should be 1280 by 720 pixels. This means that anything outside of this is just going to get cropped or smushed or stretched, and it's not going to look very good on YouTube. This is one of the biggest things that can kill your YouTube videos the quickest if you're not careful about it. So let's assume that you're uploading the right format of thumbnails and you think that your title and thumbnail match up and the intro is pretty good, it matches up along those lines. How can we make sure that your thumbnail was good to begin with? Before you even make your thumbnail, reason 4 is going to help you know what kind of thumbnail to make. Let's take a look here again. So I searched in YouTube, faceless YouTube channels, and these were the top 3 videos that popped up. If we look at these videos, they all have a few very important things in common. Number 1, they do have a face. So it looks like even though it's about faceless channels, having somebody to connect to is better than not having a face on here. You can see here, this one has a lot of images and logos. This one's got a few here as well, and they all have money. This is really important for this thumbnail design. So this one has dollars and cash icons floating around. This one has estimated revenue. This one is literally holding a dollar sign. So let's see if this thumbnail composition is what really makes a video good or not. So I want to give you 2 more videos here by the same creator, just posted a couple of weeks from each other, and I want you to guess which one has more views. If you guess this one, you're definitely right. And why is that? Well, we can point it out. Look, this one has a face. This one has money referenced in the thumbnail, and it has some icons floating around as well. This one, on the other hand, doesn't have many icons floating around. The face looks AI generated itself, which is not what we saw with other videos in this niche, and there's no money referenced at all here. And this one had 4 times less views just by being slightly different in the thumbnail. So to recap that idea, make sure that your thumbnails are following what's popular for your niche and your video idea. All right, you made it to reason 5, the most important important idea that you understand to make your YouTube videos the most successful? Now, this question I want you to pay attention carefully to and really think about. Even write it down. Are your videos as passionate as your thumbnails and titles? Why is this an issue? Well, your titles and thumbnails are a part of your video. Don't think of them as separately. So when somebody sees a really exciting and engaging title or thumbnail, they want to click on that and they want that same passion. And then when you watch your video, if your passion is not coming across in your video, then people are going to be really let down by your title and thumbnail. That leads to people clicking away and having really poor retention. People come to YouTube to watch passionate people. Your niche actually doesn't matter that much on YouTube. People love any sort of niche as long as you're passionate about that. Don't believe me? Look at all these crazy niches out there. People literally watch power washing videos. People watch videos about grilled cheese sandwiches. People watch anything as long as the creator is passionate about it. So do you love what you're doing? Do you really care? And is that coming through in your videos? I want to make that especially clear and important that you may need some more help in coming across that way. I want to make that really important for you. It's really important to me that you are able to make videos that you're passionate about and that people notice your passion. Now, that can be really hard to do. That might mean changing things like how you talk to a camera. And honestly, that will just take time and practice. But I want you to know that you can do it. That your videos, your titles and thumbnails can be good enough to get the success that you want, to match the passion that you want and are conveying through your YouTube channel. You can do it. Now go out there with the tools that I've just given you and take a look at your titles and thumbnails and make sure that you plan and make the best ones that you possibly can moving forward.